do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't Sam? Thrilled, but I'll get it done.
Phantoms!
Their ilk fear holy light above all else.
Poison is a nasty affliction. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Ah, you again. What might I prevail upon you for aid? You have my thanks.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then. Shall we get underway?
Most impressive, Master.
Twould seem I've some catching up to do.
Not bad, all things considered. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You have my protection.
Strike with fire's fury.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new...
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
One of us has been drenched. Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us all to views.
What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest?
will finish this, here and now!
You're going, eh?
Nicely done.
Nice of you to say so.
Well said.
An exemplary performance.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
On another note, I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand.
My magics are at your disposal.
We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet with this.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted. Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Aught appears to have changed since we were last here. Let us proceed with due caution.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
You've my gratitude. It is but a small token of my...
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Fascinating.
'Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant.
Let the elements empower your strikes.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
The Arisen has gone up in flames before my very eyes.
Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Very useful ingredient. Not much chance of a friendly conversation with this lot. I suppose I'll handle this. Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
No quarrel here.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Not good enough! A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Here, use this fire to ignite our foes.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are...
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment.
Is there no getting through this door?
They say the soft scenes driving away the dragon took is a right miracle yet.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
My talents lie in combining material.
Be well, Arisen.
Shall we discuss tactics now?
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
I'm ready for patrol.
We must rest. Though... I fought many battles in my...
A good sleep does wonders.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing where ought we to go now?
I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
Puts me in the mood for a song.
The rules at your neck. Apart from my joints, I've not to complain.
I've been on my feet all day.
Quite the predicament.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look? Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
We've had damn near enough. Where was I bound again? This is a luxury. Really I ought to find something to buy me a drink. Not a care in
Well
As
met,
soon as
sir.
my shift's done, I'm off.
Oh, would I could spend all day here.
Bleeding amateurs. No respect for this.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad. To assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Welcome.
Take it easy today.
This hustle might as well
Puts me right at home.
Welcome to and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, many thanks. I appreciate it.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we ought shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so. Your majesty, that attire, I apologize for my brusqueness, but pray, seek... Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Might as well take it. Look, while you're here, eh?
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So, many thanks. I appreciate...
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
There is much we ought to tend, or shall change. If your majesty has any Your majesty, that attire, I apologize for my brusqueness. Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
There is much we ought, or shall change. If your majesty has any... Your majesty, I apologize for my... Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we...
That looks...
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the... Many thanks. I appreciate...
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality's what you need if you want to... survive. Many thanks. I appreciate...
The road's at your neck.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy offering. I have seen your path. May these words... You've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded to, 'tis lovely to see you.
If I drop dead now...
One wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Aught troubling you, Master? You seem all right to me.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive.
So if we hope to see you again.
This part's a little different as well.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
How might I be of service? Let's take it easy today. I know you're acting up.
Time to be heading.
It's just another day, same as the one before.
It's been a hard day. Peruse at your leisure.
Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to tell. You know where to find me.
What did... Nights might there be to find in town?
Welcome.
Clean and tidy? What else needs doing?
So tired. I've kept just about anywhere. Oh, someone talked about this.
I'd more time than I know. Oh, someone talked about this. I've more time than I know how to spend. I've more time than I know how to spend.
Little enough gold to spend as it is.
Not much going on.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. Now we must report to Captain Brandt. That's the way of things, is it not? Here at last.
There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change. If your majesty has any unfit... Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your majesty would do well to get a good...
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brandt's investigation.
I suppose 'tis so.
Shall we get some rest then?
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Welcome. Let it burn.
Gotta be somewhere to make some.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your Majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely this ought to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Pray, few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint, but alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren. You shall have to act the part, but as to how that should be done, I'm shamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon your Majesty's ingenuity.
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for Batal. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
Welcome to and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Hope to see you again.
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
You the Arisen? Sven wants to meet with you.
To each their own, as they say.
A sprinkle of misfortune can make a pleasant spice.
Should have come here.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Seems my feet always lead me.
Try to enjoy life well
Only fools and
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Seems my feet always must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Mayhap I'll come here.
When does my want?
I'm unsure how best.
herald can result from a moment's impulsion.
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batal in order to continue. As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and 'tis a letter she discarded, only half written. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phaesus. I passed an eye over it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to... Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean, and if you do, that is... only if you've the time. I am in no position to make them.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
What was I to do today? I must check my ledger.
I quite like it here.
By your command, Arisen. Pray, follow me.
We're hardly so destitute as to shun an ox cart's services. What say we ride one to our destination?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
Best not be bothering me for no...
I'm not taking any
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
This way, Master. Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Of course, it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
Come, I'll lead the way.
I take it this place is to your liking, Arisen. We've camped here many a time.
One learns a few things visiting a place so often. 'Tis not without its merits.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
It is enough to make camp only when the need arises. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. I knew you would prevail, Master.
I dare say the Arisen could have defeated this lot without us. Are you lying there by choice?
I shall do as you say.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Well done.
My magics are at your disposal.
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for Batal. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
The Arisen is in your charge.
One of my mage skills ought to resolve this in a trice. Shall I assist?
I have a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll...
Follow me.
There, Master! Saurian! One of us has been drenched!
You've my gratitude. This is for you. Take...
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
This calls for a curative.
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for Batal. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
A guide.
I suppose we might...
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark...
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
We've got choppers. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Nicely done.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Well said. The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames!
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
It seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Very well, if I must.
'Tis a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best can do.
Perhaps.
Our foe most abhors. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike ere it recovers. This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory. I shall finish this. For the Arisen!
pray. Follow me.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worms, as they say. You'll not live to regret this.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
You have my protection.
Here, use this fire to ignite our foes.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns. We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy here.
'Tis always daunting to venture into the unknown.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind.
If 'tis as broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around.
I'm not altogether happy with this.
Am I expected to pick that up? If I must. My magics are at your disposal. Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly?
We are to retreat, then? When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
Let the elements empower your strikes. Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. Tis broken. Ah, but hold a moment. Methinks I espy a way through. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Tis a hobgoblin! Nicely done.
This is rather thrilling.
Strike with fire's fury.
Well done.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold just a moment.
We are none of us alike. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep? Come, I'll lead the way. Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be good. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
Prepare yourself!
This spell will empower you with elements.
The arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames! It seems we have enraged our foe.
Aim for the creature's heart.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done. Strike at the heart while it's exposed.
Our chances of victory are slim. The prudent choice would be to beat a hasty retreat.
I know not what to say.
For a moment I thought I'd met my end. Oh, my thanks to you, Arisen.
Increase your strength, Arisen!
We'd best prepare ourselves for a prolonged battle. This foe boasts stamina in excess. There is no cause for reckless action. We need only be consistent.
So it goes.
The product of heedlessness.
Stand firm. You are not alone.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
This foe is nigh unstoppable when 'tis wrong. Its heart is vulnerable. Miss not this chance to strike it. It seems we have enraged our foe.
The fiend controls our comrade. Painful though it may be, we must halt our ally, ere we all come to harm.
Arisen, have you been harmed?
Is everyone all right?
Very well. I shall return.
Let us see what you're made of.
One of us has been poisoned!
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
has quite the temper.
Its heart is most vulnerable.
That means getting within range of its maw. Be wary.
Now, while the heart is exposed. Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Oh, well aimed. Right where it hurts.
Blows to the head will send this foe reeling. If we concentrate our attacks there, 'twill soon fall.
It's easily done. Let the elements empower your strikes.
Shall be done. I am here to aid you.
It seems we were overconfident. To hold the high ground. We may have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Hold just a moment.
Shocked numb by lightning. Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid? Enraged our foe. Strike at the heart while it's exposed. I am saved. Thank you, Arisen. Pray, follow me. It's 'tis times such as these. That a sorcerer's magics are best employed. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
This route has seen better days. But there's no sense lamenting it. We'll just have to take the long way round.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
By your leave.
Has gone up in flames before my very eyes. Caught off guard, Arisen. That was impeccably timed, Arisen. If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey. Are at your disposal. Arisen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Truly?
Over here, if you would.
Poison is a nasty affliction. Well done!
Arisen, you must regain your footing.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic. Master, we ought to quit the field ere the option is taken from us. When our curatives run out, we're done for.
Well now, I'm not sure.
Just a short rest.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen. If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for Batal. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold just a moment.
A colossal foe shall make for a momentous victory.
If we attack it head on, we are doomed to defeat.
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Forgive me for being a burden arisen.
Well done.
This foe is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
This battle is ours!
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for Batal. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We may have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Hold just a moment.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames!
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
The product of heedlessness.
Give me a wrist. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for Batal. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Best keep still a moment.
The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames! Well done.
My magics are at your disposal.
chances of victory are slim. The prudent choice would be to beat a hasty retreat.
Well now, I'm not sure.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Is there any way to climb up? There. I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Over here, if you please. Why are you doing this, Arisen?
It's taking every ounce of my strength. Is rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for Batal. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Pray, follow me. This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. I've just discovered a hidden route. Where might it take us, I wonder?
Do you mean to proceed? My, you're a bold one.
A worthy accomplishment.
There, Master! Gore harpies!
Ice is our ally against such fiends. Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
The Arisen is in your charge.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
I mean us harm. How adorable.
You have my support. I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies.
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Would be quite painful. There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
Product of heedlessness.
Stand firm. You are not alone. Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
If you would. My magics are at your disposal.
That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Turn out your pockets. I'm taking the lot.
Lay down your arms. I thought you hurt yourself.
Give it up.
These today, my pockets are
The enemy retreats. It's the mark of a champion to prevail with weaponship.
Oh, methinks the fiends felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly? You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
In relation to that, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combats.
Let me get that. It is a remarkable treasure we've found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Over here, if you please. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard.
By your command, Arisen.
I shan't let them harm you. Flawless execution. Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Come to think of it...
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmaster's Burrow in Backbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths. I suppose we might as well gather what... By and large, the people of Backbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
'Tis a far cry from Vermund. I cannot count the number of barbs I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with, so I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? Not feeling so keen? Dear me.
This might contain useful information.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Shall we do as that person?
What business have you here?
Say, have you seen any stellies? Quite enough. Here's the curious wood that I've got my hands on.
The roads grow perilous, and the prices of goods soar. Is there no end to our misfortunes?
Always a pleasure.
Look around if you...
Over here, if you would.
My services don't come...
cheap, mind. Come again when you've more coin.
Fancy a look at my wares?
The roads grow perilous, and the prices of goods soar. Is there no end to our misfortunes?
Do come again.
I'm in fine fettle today.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
What business have you here? Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't...
Here we are.
The people of Batal, Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, they are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
I put bread on the table. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the...
As a matter of fact, loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
Got to make a list of the colours I'm running low on.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
No one's...
There, Master! Go home, please!
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack.
I'll save you!
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
Let the elements empower your strikes.
My magics are at your disposal.
That was hard won.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It's a painful reminder that fortune will not always favor us. Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Have a care. This research is at a delicate...
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job to attend to.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be. Is that all? Tiny fragments. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and... 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline sub... By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
Never did I dream you would grow so much.
'Twas a fine journey we shared.
'Tis a happy twist of...
How many ages have passed since I lost my...
Since times of El, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell. The Arisen comes. 'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes. The gods sway. Forgive me. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. The dragon is the... Understand this. It is a being of as are ye. Now that the dragon has the Arisen, thus, the cycle is doomed to continue. Then go. Since times of El, remember. Then I bid ye farewell.
I can't count the number of meats and fish that have gone to rot in my pack. You'd think the smell would remind me.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Tis possible. Mayhap one such as the Oracle.
Hang in there, Master! I'm coming to assist!